The land of once upon a time, when kings and queens all talked in rhyme, and people all lived happily, happily ever after. They had no cell phones there, you see, so none can be here for you and me. Please power them down or silence them now for happily ever after. And when the show is done, we all could have some fun by stacking chairs here or there, and we'll all leave without a care, and home we'll go in the falling snow, happily ever after.
Charlotte, Ermentrude, Guinevere, Maisie, Margaret, Anne is giving a ball.
The prince is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball.
I wish that I was nice and neat. I wish I were demure and sweet.
I wish I were a older girl. I wish I were a younger girl.
I wish I were an older girl.
The prince is giving a ball. The prince is giving a ball.
His Royal Highness Christopher Rupert, son of His Majesty King Maximilian, Godfrey Ladislas, Leopold Sidney, Frederick John is giving a ball.
Cinderella, come on! Cinderella, close the door.
Cinderella, my chair.
Cinderella, my chair.
What about my chair, Cinderella?
It's freezing, Cinderella. Poke the fire, Cinderella.
Really, Cinderella?
Cinderella, really. Now, daughters, I want to talk to you. Not you. I want to talk to my own daughters. Now, Joy.
Yes, ma'am.
And Portia.
Yes, ma'am.
As you well know, my little muppets, the ball that the prince is giving is for one reason only.
To choose a bride.
Exactly. And on our shopping tour today, I bought you all the frills and frou-frou my purse could afford. So, whether or not you marry the prince, you'll both have to marry somebody this year.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, there is one thing you must remember. When you want to marry a man, you can't rely on beauty alone.
No, ma'am.
That does not mean, however, that I want you to neglect your appearance. Our family has always been noted for its beautiful woman. So, now let's all go and get our beauty sleep. I'm exhausted from all that shopping.
I'm all tired out too, going from store to store the way we did.
You're tired?
Yes, I'm tired.
I suppose you're the only one that's tired.
Well, who bought the most?
That has nothing to do with it.
That has everything to do with it. Go to your rooms, both of you.
Yes, ma'am.
And you, don't just sit there gaping at me. Make yourself useful.
Yes, stepmother.
How can they be so tired? Looking at all these beautiful things and buying so many of them. I was too excited to be tired. Oh, I love this room. When they've all gone and there's no one here but me. I'm as mild and as meek as a mouse. When I hear commands, I obey. But I know the spot in my house where no one can stand in my way. In my own little corner, in my own little chair, I can be whatever I want to be. On the wings of my fancy, I can fly anywhere, and the world will open its arms to me. I'm a young Norwegian princess or a new maid. I'm the greatest prima donna in the land. I'm an heiress who has always had her due date by her own flock of silvers in Japan. I'm a I stay in my own little corner, all alone in my own little chair. I can be whatever I want to be. I'm a slave in Calcutta. I'm a queen in Peru. I'm a mermaid dancing upon the sea. I'm a huntress on an African safari. It's a dangerous type of sport, and yet it's fun. In the night I sally forth to seek my quarry, and I find I forgot to bring my gun. I am lost in the jungle all alone and unarmed when I meet a lioness in her lair. Then I'm glad to be back in my own little corner, all alone in my own little shell.
Fine father you are.
What do you mean a fine father you are?
I mean you never worry about him.
Why should I worry about him?
Because he isn't happy.
Oh, he's happy, all right?
If he's happy, why doesn't he get married?
If he's happy, why should he get married?
Look at your pants.
How can I gain so much weight in 5 years?
Because that's all you've done for 5 years is gain weight. We haven't thrown a ball in 5 years, which means the royal tailor will have to make another court costume.
Ah, that'll cost money.
Wait till you see what this ball is going to cost. Enter!
What?
Ah, the chefs. Have you planned the menu for the ball?
Your Majesty, a list of the bare necessities.
A list of the bare necessities? For what?
For 1,700 guests.
That seems a lot. Don't have any king crab on the menu.
Very well, Your Majesty.
I hate to see that written. King crab seems like a comment on my disposition.
1,000 baby lobsters for the salad.
Wow.
And 500 pheasant for the pie.
Wow.
1,000 pounds of caviar.
1,000?
Hush!
It's more than sturgeon can support.
I told the steward to get us 40 acres of lettuce and 600 chocolate cakes for roasting.
What about the marshmallow?
Who wants marshmallows?
I do.
Why?
She'll need a side of ham and lots of beef fillets. Some more like steaks and rappers, lamb and feeling raised to praise. Limburger cheese and gourmandise, Coup de Gruyere and blue. Chunks of Swiss and barrels,
Make
please.
sure it's holy tin.
See you later.
Hello, Father.
Oh, hello, son. Christopher, how are you feeling?
Fine, Father.
You're not unhappy or anything, are you?
Why, no, Father.
Aha! Just what I thought.
Seems to me, sir, you look a little tired.
It's just when I think of that darn ball.
Dancing with all those candidates.
Candidates?
Every girl in the kingdom determined to be the perfect princess for me.
Yes, I know how you feel, son. But you mustn't say that. Your mother's got her heart set on this affair. We mustn't let her know how we really feel. It would break her heart.
Oh, hello, boys.
Hello, Mother. I was just saying how I was looking forward to the ball. It sounds wonderful.
Does it?
Can I help with any preparations?
Well, maybe you can.
See you later.
Getting cold? Better take some for it. Don't have a red nose for the ball.
I'll be over it by then.
Cinderella, my hat.
Cinderella, my gloves. What about my flowers, Cinderella?
Oh, you look so beautiful.
Yes, we do. Come along, girls.
Have a good time. Oh, I wish.
Folly-roll and fiddly-dee, fiddly-faddly-fuddle. All the wishes in the world are poppycock and twaddle.
Godmother, I'm so glad to see you. I didn't hear you come in.
I just knew I would find you in that same little chair in the pale pink mist of foolish dreams.
Foolish? What's wrong with dreaming?
Folly-roll and fiddly-dee, fiddly-faddly-foodle. All the dreamers in the world are dizzy in the noodle.
But isn't every girl wishing and dreaming she were at the ball tonight?
Well, why aren't you there?
My stepmother, well, somebody has to mind the house.
You know what I would do if I were you? I'd leave them. If you want to be a servant, you can go somewhere else and be paid.
You mean leave my stepfamily? If Father were alive, I don't think he'd like that. Why don't you believe in wishing and dreaming? That every once in a while something marvelous and magical can happen.
Well, I don't say that I don't believe every once in a while something marvelous and magical can happen. Only thing is, it's dangerous to believe in too much.
Why?
You get in the habit of sitting back and expecting things. You've got to help yourself, you know.
I know. I always just wind up wishing and dreaming. I don't suppose it does any good at all.
Well, I don't say that it doesn't do any good at all. After all, everything has to start with a wish.
Do you know what I was wishing tonight?
I'm almost too afraid to hear.
I was wishing that pumpkin out in the yard turned into a great big golden carriage that would take me to the ball.
What were you going to do for horses?
4 white mice would turn into horses.
You were going to drive them yourself, right?
Oh no, there'd be footmen too. Oh, I know what you're gonna say. Falls are wrong, fiddle-dee-dee.
Yes, foldy-roll and fiddle-dee-dee.
It's impossible, I suppose.
Impossible.
If only I had a guardian angel. Or if you, Godmother, were a fairy godmother.
Good joke, very funny.
Just the same, I am wishing. In the name of every young girl who ever wanted to go to a dance and was told she couldn't. I'm wishing by some magic or fall-de-roll and fiddle-dee-dee that I could go to the ball tonight.
Impossible for a plain yellow pumpkin to become a golden carriage. Impossible for a plain country bumpkin and a prince to join in marriage. And four white mice will never be four white horses. Such a folly-roll and fiddly-dee of courses. Impossible. But the world is full of zanies and fools who don't believe in sensible rules and won't believe what sensible people say. And because these daft and dewy adults keep building up impossible hopes, impossible things are happening every day. Impossible. 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 Is it true, Godmother, that impossible things are happening every day? Kind of, yeah, in a way, but, yeah, no. But the world is full of silly fools who don't believe in sensible rules and won't believe what sensible people say. And because these daft and dewy idiots keep building up impossible hopes, impossible things are happening every day. This is for you. Don't believe in sensible rules. Holding on to impossible hopes impossible. Things are happening every day. It's possible.
It's possible.
It's possible.
It's possible.
It's possible.
It's possible. It's possible.
Have a wonderful time at the ball. You aren't coming with me? Heavens, no. All I can do is give you a wish. What happens from here is up to you.
But I'm afraid to go myself.
You need me except for one thing. Make sure you are at your house before the clock strikes 12. Make sure you are in your carriage and off for home before then.
Why is it so important I leave before midnight?
No more questions. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Impossible. Things are happening
Exhilarating, isn't it?
Perhaps Son's having a worse time than I.
I've lost track of the prince. He's dancing with joy.
Oh, is he?
Oh, that joy. I want a shot at him.
Your Highness, may I say something personal?
Yes.
I think,
You think?
very nice weather for this time of year.
You really shouldn't be so personal.
Well, my mother told me to say something personal to you.
Go back to your mother for further instructions.
I'm gonna be a lawyer, just like my namesake in Shakespeare's Merchant of Venice. Her name was Portia, too.
Really?
Yep. Someday I'm gonna stand up in the courtroom and say something about how, like, the quality of mercy isn't strained, you know what I mean?
I'm afraid I do.
she is, it's clear he likes her the best.
I've never met you before.
Well, I don't get out much.
have a strange feeling that something's happened.
I feel exactly the same way.
Do you have an idea what it might be?
No,
Let's think back through our history together.
it isn't very long, is it? It's not.
10 minutes ago, I saw you. I looked up and you came through the door. My head started reeling. You gave me the feeling. The room had no ceiling or floor. 10 minutes ago, I wanted to ring out the bells and fling out my arms and to sing out the news. I have found her, she's an angel with the dust on the sides of her eyes. We are dancing, we are flying, and she's taking me back to the sky. In the arms of my love, over mountain and meadow. I like it so well that for all I can tell, I may never come down again. I may never come down to earth again. Tell me the way I feel. How do you feel?
Well, I feel exactly the same way. 10 minutes ago, I met you, and we moved right like how do you do? I wanted to ring out the bells and fling out my arms and to sing out the news. I have found him, I have found him. In the arms of my love, I'm flying over mountain and meadow and glen. And I like it so well that for all I can tell, I may never come down again.
I may never come down to earth
Your Majesties, dinner is served.
Oh, why would a fella want a girl like her, a frail and fluffy beauty? Why can a fellow ever once prefer a solid girl like me? And with very little trouble, I could break her little arm. Oh, why would a fella want a girl like her, so obviously unusual? Why can a fellow ever once prefer a usual girl like me? Her cheeks are a pretty shade of pink, but not any pinker than a rose's. Her skin very delicate and soft, but not any softer than a dose's. Her neck is no whiter than a swan. She's only as dainty as a daisy. She's only as graceful as a bird. So why is the fella going crazy? Oh, why would a fella want a girl like her? A girl who's merely lovely. Why can a fellow ever once prefer a girl who's merely me? What's the matter with a man? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with a man?
Godmother will forgive you if you're a little late.
Oh, no, she won't. I have a strange kind of godmother.
You're a strange kind of girl, but you haven't told me your name yet.
It's a silly name. You wouldn't like it.
Silly name, most beautiful girl in the world.
Midnight? No!
Please wait! Wait!
Christopher!
Wait!
Chris, are you out here?
I thought I heard someone scream.
Your Highness? We were suddenly talking and she ran away. She left her shoe on the step. May I send the heralds throughout the kingdom?
Yes, son. Heralds, see to it that every girl in the kingdom is searched. No matter how unlikely she looks, do not stop until you find the girl who fits the slipper. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Highness.
Find that girl!
What a night! What a magnificent affair!
Yes, indeed, mother.
Oh, what a night!
Were there many people there?
Oh, I should say about 5,000.
They must have a very large ballroom at the palace.
About half a mile long. What beautiful music for dancing.
Did any of you get to dance with the prince?
I danced about an hour with him. An hour? Didn't you? Well, of course I did, if you did. I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if the prince were to choose one of my daughters for his bride.
Did you know everyone there?
Nearly everyone, except for some girl who arrived late and left early. Probably a princess or something.
Did she dance with the prince?
She was only there a minute.
Did you go to sleep well after we left?
I was dreaming what it must have been like at the ball.
You couldn't possibly imagine what it was like.
Maybe I have more imagination than you think. When you're driving through the moonlight on the highway, when you're driving through the moonlight to the dance, you are breathless with a wild anticipation of adventure and excitement and romance. Then at last you see the towers of the palace, silhouetted on the skyline, and below them is a world of different colors, like a lovely diamond necklace in the dark. It looks that way.
The way you say, she talks as if she knows.
I do not know. These things are so. I only just suppose. I suppose that when you come into the ballroom and the room itself is floating in the air, you are suddenly confronted by His Highness. You are frozen like a statue on the stair. You're afraid he'll hear the way your heart is beating, and you know you must submit, must advance. You are seriously thinking of retreating. Then you seem to hear him asking you to dance. Yes.
It's all Cinderella's fault.
Her trying to imagine what it was like at the ball.
It wasn't anything like that.
No, nothing at all.
And you, clean this place up. It looks like a pig pen.
Yes, stepmother? The stars in a hazy heaven tremble above me, danced when he promised always to love me. The day came through a wave I flew, but on my lips he left a kiss. All my life I'll dream of this lovely, lovely night.
Look, there's a house. We should check here.
That's not a shoe. I know that shoe anywhere. See, it fits perfectly. Let me try. It fit at the ball. You shrunk it.
Well, is there anyone else in the house?
No, there is no one else here.
Well, we have instructions. Try this slipper on every maiden in the kingdom.
Well, no. There's no one else here.
We'll check the rest of the rooms. Thank you.
How dare you go poking your nose into my business?
I thought this was the prince's business. This is his ball, and he's looking for the shoe after all, isn't he? No.
Very well. There's no one else here.
What? I mean, I told you so.
I don't understand. Where could she be?
Oh, I know.
Did you try this on every young maiden in the kingdom?
Yes, Your Highness.
Everyone that could be found.
You may go. I'm sorry.
Who are you?
Oh, excuse me, Your Highness. I didn't know anyone was here. I'm just a girl from the village.
You work in the palace?
Oh, no, Your Highness. I really must be going.
Why?
Because I promised my stepmother.
Your stepmother will forgive you if you're a little late.
Oh, no, she won't. I have a strange kind of stepmother.
You're a strange kind of girl. You haven't told me your name yet.
It's a silly name. You wouldn't like it.
Did they try to shoe on you?
No, Your Highness.